Greetings, Masandawana. We're back once again with the preview of yet another Mamelodi Sundowns football club match. And this time we bring you the preview of our home match as we take on Stellies on Wednesday evening. Rabs, how are you?
Sharp wena.
Sharp, disappointing results over the weekend, but you can't complain. Got a display at the boys, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate that we didn't get a victory, but I think we played very well, more especially in the first half.
Yeah, no, so do I, man. Before we go any further, this preview is proudly sponsored by TBI, the Black Print Investment. They're a general building, civil construction, real estate, mining, and logistics company. So you can find them on www.blackprint.co.za or on Instagram at _blackprint_investment, as well as on Facebook. Yeah, ba shapa dintlo tse ntsweng bo majita ke majita ka so yeah no do check them out on the social media platforms that I've mentioned, as well as on their website. I will upload pictures, and I promise you won't be disappointed by the quality of services that they deliver. So yeah, let's get building. Let's build on this preview, Raps. Raps, we have dropped 5 points from last season. Basically, drawing and losing to teams that we beat last season. Is this a concern for you, or are you thinking, nah, we'll get those points somewhere as the season progresses? Because we've also collected 2 points from last season by beating Cape Town City.
I think we still collect maximum points as time goes on. I think we need to be a little bit patient, but in our patience, I think we should still play well. We should still play positive football that we normally play. But now I'm disappointed with this 4 games that we have played. I think we need to play better. I think that the performance against Kukune, it is how we're supposed to play. And remember when you asked me what I collect the points to take in this game block, I remember saying 15, but when I 15
yeah, man, I think as the season progresses, we will regain the points that we dropped from last season from other games that we lost them from in the previous season. But yeah, speaking of game block, this is the end of the first game block. We are on 7 points. Is this a must-win match for Sundowns? Because for me, in terms of this game block, it is a must-win game, because single-figure points in a game block for Sundowns for me is disappointment. Like it shouldn't happen. 10 points, I'd be good with that. But 7 points or 8 points in a game block, I that's for me and for the standards that I have for Sundowns, and I know that the club has for itself, and the technical team, the players, they have certain standards. I don't think Lebona, they will be happy with getting a single digit things points game block. So is this a must win for you?
Definitely, it is a must win. First of all, it is our home game. We should play like a team high, and also we need to get to the double figures, which is 10 points if we win against Stellenbosch. But there's a thing that I'd like to say. Kind of batla gore tsa ke lebetse ha o ntse o bua ne ntse ke nahanne ntho so ha o qeta o bua Yeah,
Basically,
no, I think
you can't even remember how.
another we need to collect as many points as ill as possible because of look at this season. Teams have signed a lot of players, and it looks like some other team have figured out how to try and stop Mamelodi Sundowns. If a team like Kukune can bounce back in the second half and play positive football and push to get 3 points.
Perhaps let me, from where I'm standing, I think we're starting to perform better. And Sundowns normally, after 5 games, you start seeing improved performance. So I think it is starting to happen. I think we from the first 2 games, Cape Town City, le Galaxy. Even though against Galaxy, I feel like we are not as bad, but the Chiefs were not good, but we improved. So and I think this was our best game so far this season. So I think koloi ya futhumala ntse a etlela wa futhumala, so I think ntse e futhumala. But yeah, moving along, perhaps Stelly seems to have what's the word, ba nkile ntho model ya Ajax Cape Town in terms of giving the youngsters a chance. Your thoughts on that? For me, okay, go first.
Look, I think they're starting to believe in young players. You look at the squad that they have and the regular players. Those are young players, and they give them a responsibility to deliver. Look at guys like Bobo Van Veek, Bobo Adams. Those are young players, but they are capable of playing a good football. So I think Stellenbosch, they are doing very well introducing young players at the right moment, and I think they've done very well in that department.
Yeah, no, I think I take my hats off to the. I don't know if it's entire management. They already know we need to give boys from the academy, local boys, a chance, or it's Barker who came up with that. But whatever it may be, what they're doing there it's really great. Like you look at the number of players that they let go last season, and the number of players, young players that they brought in, like from last season, but this season they brought in quite a lot of players. I mean, I've been looking at lineup Yabona. Msiamedi is always on the bench. They playing Bafana nje. So I think it's a great model. But with that said, last season they finished fourth. Now, I personally don't think they will finish that well this season, because I think they have these boys, as good as they are, as good as they potentially could be. It will take time. They make mistakes and they will learn from these mistakes. But I think the fact that they've got such a young squad, then I could be wrong, but I think maybe average age Yabona is the lowest, more PSL, looking at their team. So I think that will affect their log finish this season. What do you think? How well do you think they will do this season?
Considering the style of football they play, I think they can still do well at the end of the season. But getting that top 4 spot again, I think it will be tough. But I'm definitely sure that they're gonna finish in the top 8.
Yeah, and then I don't think they'll fight relegation or anything like that. I think they'll finish in a respectable position. But yeah, Rabs, what have we learned from Steelers this season? I will go first. Yeah. They seem to have moved from playing 3 at the back in terms of center backs to a proper back 4 with 2 center backs. And I think, in a way, this takes away, or will take away from one of their bright stars in Van Rooyen, because I think Van Rooyen as a wing back is he's exceptional. I'm not saying he's a bad fullback, but I think as a wing back, he's exceptional, because when he goes forward, he doesn't necessarily have to worry much about the gap that he leaves behind because he knows the right center back, if they are dispossessed and the team counters, Otla shift the Amkavele space, giving him time to come back and defend. So I think going forward, it will affect them in terms of providing the chance because he's one of the players that provided a lot of chances for them last season. And then they have Kima Mtetwa. Mtetwa knows and understands his role. He just sits in front of again the defense, protects them, and yeah, that's what he does. I think Mfano Van Veek is going to be a problem. You can still see he's still young. He make mistakes. Yeah, there are times where he'll hold on to the ball in terms of releasing it, or take a wrong decision. But I expect that from a young player. But I think he's really, really, really dangerous, and he can play anywhere across the top, the front three. I don't know what's going on Jabba. I'm not sure whether he's injured or anything, but I don't think he started a game this season, and I think that's one player they definitely miss. Of all the players that they let go, okay, I think he's the second player that they miss a lot. Of all the players, and them losing, come on, Dupree, it has taken away something that they were very strong last season and the season before. In transition, knowing once they get the ball, he will make into the run behind the defenders and they can play a long ball. So I think it has affected how they play into this season, losing Yena Dupree. And another thing that I've picked up, they are a really, really short team. They are really, really short. You can get at them if you plan properly. You can get at them using advantage and height. Defensively, offensively, this is actually one of their strongest points. Defensively, I think it's a weakness because I think you can get at them. Offensively, somehow they are a very good team in terms of because you look at they've scored 5 goals this season, even though one was an own goal, but it came from a header. So 4 of their 5 goals that this season they came from the header. I think Mendieta is still their main man. He's still the player that as a technical team as Sundowns you plan on, like he's their danger man. And for some weird reason this season, he's found a way of peeling away from the defenders, going to the far post, and then getting the header. So yeah, I think that's some of the things that I've learned from picked up from them this season. When
I think with the loss of Dupree, I think they find a certain way to play. Look at the danger that or the threat that they possess with those crosses. Like you are saying, they've scored 4 goals from crosses, counting the own goal that Royal EM scored. So I think with the absence of Dupree playing those long balls behind the defense, they found a way to play. And sometimes set pieces can provide those points. We have seen it that Chiefs in that 2019 and 2020 season. So I think Lebona they've adjusted very well with the absence of Dupree, and also their confidence. Their confidence on the ball is pretty well. They can knock the ball around. They can dribble to delay and dribble to eliminate players. And also, you spoke about Teto stays in front of the center backs, but I still say he needs some help. He needs someone who will assist him when he goes to the left to cover Basadin, or when he goes to the right to cover Van Rooyen. Because of what I've noticed is that Cape Town City in their goal, they overloaded the left side of Stellenbosch because of Mendieta. He cheats. He doesn't track back with Mkhize. So Cape Town City was smart when they overloaded that side, and the goal came from that side. But Basadin going forward is still dangerous. You look at when he connects with Mendieta with those crosses. I think they scored two similar goals against Orlando Pirates and against Cape Town City as well. So I think Basadini is also a threat. And I spoke about the cheating of Mendieta. It is risky when the opponents have the ball, but it works for them when they regain possession because of they know the right back of the opponent he's already out of possession, and they would try to repeat that against Mamelodi Sundowns. And playing without a focal point, a guy like Msiame has brought the team to be more mobile, to make those runs and to play those combination play on the final third. So I think the absence of Dubria, still they found a certain way to play, and so far it is working for them.
Yeah, I know you have to give him to credit to Barker, his technical team, that assistant there that he's always with, because you raised a good point. They seem to be very comfortable on the ball. I watched them against City, man. Boom, Gaga, Ndluli, like they were so relaxed on the ball, man. Like, yeah, they played really well, man. They played really, really well, man. Moving to the champions, the 2022-23 season of Sundowns. What do you expect from us on Wednesday?
Look, what I expect from Sundowns in this game, I think against Kukune we had the ball position, but you look at the chances that we created and the shots on target that we had. I think that is the disappointing part. I think with the position that we normally have, I think we should create a plenty of chances, and a guy like Shelley should have at least a 5 shot at goal. You can't have one attempt at goal. You should supply him, and we should create those goal scoring opportunities. And because of the forwards of Stellenbosch, they don't press the defense of the opponents. I'm expecting one of the center backs to advance and progress with the ball and give us that pass that will split or break the midfield line of the Stellenbosch. And I've said that Mendieta, he cheats. He doesn't provide a cover. He doesn't track back. I'm expecting us to overload their left side and try to create those chances as well. And Tetra, he plays in the midfield alone. Ndluli is more offensive and it doesn't provide assistance. We should try have two players between Tetra and try to overload that position. I think if you can overload the position of Tetra and sometimes overload that position of Basadin, I think we can get something from those moments or those situations.
Yeah, from my side, you've said practically almost everything that I also wanted to say. From my side, I would want to see us take the positives from Saturday's game. I think there are a lot of positives in that game. Take them into this game, yeah, Wednesday. Ne? And yeah, the one thing that Lena that I think we should improve on, especially at this game, get our chance creation. We played so well for now on Saturday, just that we didn't create enough goal scoring opportunities. So I want us to improve on that. And for me as well, Shika, this was his best game, this season. And I think him, Gaston, hold the key to us winning this game. If Badula Badala Bali close like they did on what do you call on Saturday. But it's crazy how you relationship the player the telepathy is one of the things that I find fun. Even when they walk into the pitch, when one is not a captain, he's obviously not the first one to walk in. But as the captain, he's the first one to walk in. On Saturday, I realized though he walked in followed by Sereno. Normally the captain and the goalkeeper. So that they always want to be together. So I think they need to be close like they were on what do you call this on Saturday. I'd like to see Gaston finishing a game if he's really added to, yeah, but yeah, and then I think this is one game where we can definitely afford to play a high line, like be have the center backs are on as high as more center circling more because one, there's no threat of them playing the ball behind us and turning us. Dupree is not there. They're not gonna play that ball into the channel. So we can play a high line and then suffocate them more inside halfway ball and don't give them a chance to breathe. I mentioned already they are a very short team. You look at the center backs are tall, ne? Ke mang di hude le ntho le Sobich or yeah, sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Ne? They are very tall, ne? And then Mdluli, I think his average height. Ne? You take you use that as to your advantage because it is a weakness. You have maybe the player at two that block the two guys. Like the intention is the two blockers intention is not to go and score. If Bolo yes, you'll score obviously, but the intention should be block these two from moving and then have the runners from the 18 barane towards the ball because once you block those two, you take out into their aerial prowess. So I think the set piece might play a huge role, and it might be an advantage that we can capitalize on. In this match. Your lineup.
I would start Rowan. I would have Kulsum Dow. Right center back, I'll have Hushin the Hook, and left center back, I'll start Mosal Busa in this game. I'll keep Maposa as a left back. I'd continue with the midfield three that played against Kukune, and I'd keep Shalulile, Serino, and Tembazwan.
Okay. Now we'll make just one change. I hear you got Onyango le Musa. I wouldn't mind that. Not all Onyango has been was bad in this game. Yeah, I would have the lineup that started against Chiefs. That would be my lineup. I would bring back a Jali, Mole, more 16 Mole, and then move Debza. Yeah, they have Blesser on the bench. Not all Blesser was terrible or anything, but I'd go with the lineup. Toya, game against Chiefs. So it's Rowan, it's Modau, it's the Rook, it's Onyango, it's Maposa, Jali Mokwena, Mayema, Serino, Shalulile, Zwane. Prediction?
Yeah, no. It's even tough of another prediction. Look, if we score 2 goals in the first half, we are going to win the game. But if we score a single goal in the first half, it's either is going to be a draw or we are going to lose. So I think I will base my prediction on that.
Perhaps you should tell me when you've decided to go into politics, because I ask you a simple question on just what, give me the scoreline.
2-1.
2-1, who's scoring?
Shalulele will score and Serino will score.
Which body part is he going to use to score? Yeah, I think it will be another emphatic win at home. I'm going for a 4-0. I'm going for a 4-0. Yeah, I'm going for a 4-0. I think Shamil will get a brace. Onyango will score from a header, and then as well as Gaston. Yeah, Masandawana, thank you for your continuous support. Please keep on subscribing and liking and commenting. And yeah, man, do the same. Also, subscribe to Masandawana Fan Vlog. Let's push brand Mamelodi Sundowns in every way possible. Support both the YouTube channel and the Yellow Corner and Masandawana Fan Vlog. I'm sure you're enjoying the content coming from both YouTube channels. Before we end this, guys, there's a great initiative that's been pushed or been done by the Footy Twitter Outreach Pretoria team on Wednesday. They will be taking kids from the SOS Children's Village to the Gamia Stellis. The kids are sorted with what you call a transport as well as the tickets. But they just need a helping hand in terms of making this an absolutely amazing experience for the kids. They need assistance for the refreshments for now. So if you have $20, $50, 200, whatever amount you can donate to make this an amazing experience for these kids and an experience that they will never forget. Please do support. Let's give a helping hand to our people who are trying to help So if you want to donate, you can contact Kolo on WhatsApp. Her number, I'll put it up as well. It's 0617707080, or you can find her on Twitter. Her handle is @CeciKolo. So yeah, please let's support, guys. Let's get the DM on her. Let's send the inappropriate messages to Kolo, guys. Please let's keep this clean and make sure these kids have an experience that they will never forget. So yeah, guys, you will see us. Oh wait, again, before I forget, this episode was brought to you by TBI, the Black Print Investment, property, real estate, and general building company. If you please get in touch with Majida on www.theblackprint.co.za, or you can find them on Instagram. Their Instagram handle is the underscore blackprint, the underscore investment, and you can also find them on Facebook as well. I promise you, Baba Shapa Majida. So, yeah, you will see us on Friday when we take a break from the league and we get into cup competitions as we take on our academy, Super Sport United, on Sunday evening. What was something? Ke academy ya le bona ba tseba le bona ke academy ya rona bos ha ona player o e boneng re kae, and then we need to assess ka Sunday re kae sign ka January bona.
I think their left back is very promising. So
left wing back myself.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him.
Cheers, Mazanda. You will see us on Friday. Shop, Fede.